Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Clinical Shares. Today we are going to discuss SDTM domains. In SDTM domains, each domain what and all variables will be there and how to derive that variables we'll discuss today. Okay, let's begin. So as per SDTM implementation guide, the domains are divided into 5 types. Okay, one is model per special purpose domains based on general observation classes domains, then finding about domains, relationship dataset domains, and trial design dataset domains. Okay, now here we'll discuss model per special purpose domains. So according to SDTM guidelines, the model per special purpose domains, it will come 4 domains. One is DM domain, CO domain, SE domain, and SV domain. Okay, so now each domains we'll discuss one by one along with that variables and how we'll derive each variable we'll discuss one by one. Okay, so here first one DM domain. So DM nothing but demographics domain. So this DM domain, what will do? This domain captures the subject demographics informations. So the whatever in study it involves the subject complete information, it will capture in DM domain. Okay. So here each domain having one structure. Okay. Each domain having structure and one topic variable and identifier variables. Okay. This is common for every domain. So, according to SDTM implementation guide, the demographic domain structure is one record per subject. So, here topic variable will be subs ID. Then identifier variables, study ID, domain, and unique subject ID. So we'll discuss all variables here. Okay. So study ID nothing but study identifier. Domain nothing but domain observation. This and all labels and this and all each variable. Okay, like unique sub id, investor id, investor name, and rficdc. Rficdc nothing but reference inform consent date and time in character format, same like rfpndc and rfstdc, rfendtc, rfx STDC, RFX, ENDC. Here, main difference from RF STDC and RF ENDTC, then RFX STDC, RFX ENDC. So here RF STDC is subject reference start date and time. So you can say that RF STDC is like study start date and RF end is study end date. So here RFXDC nothing but treatment start date and RFXDC nothing but treatment end date. Okay. So what about RFP and DTC? So RFP and DTC nothing but the reference end of participation date and time character format. So subject when was the subject end in the study, that it will come in RFP and DTC. Okay. So how will derive we'll discuss in next slide. Okay, here arm code and actom code means, so description of plan, what we planned for arm, then actually arm what will be there, either same arm will be there or anything it will change. Here we will capture as the treatment details. Okay, so here DTH DTC date and time of death, if subject was anything death happened during any studying, the date will capture it here. So DTS flag, here death flag, if subject was death then we can make it death flag is Y. Then birth date, site ID, sex, age unit, race, country, ethnic, and DMDTC date and time of collection. This date when we collected that will capture it here. Then study day. So study day and all how will derive will see in next slide. So here I mentioned in this man variables what under derived variables, what under assigned variables. So first of all, what is the difference between derived variables and assigned variables? So for derived variables, we have to derive the based on, we have to write the code and we have to derive the variables. So in assigned variables, we have to assign the data from raw data. Okay, that is assigned variable. We have to derive by writing the code. We have to derive this variables. Assign variable, we have to assign the value from source data. Okay, we'll discuss completely both the derived variables, assigned variables in next slide. Derived variables in DM domain. So in DM domain, the derived variables are unique subject ID, RFIC DTC, RFPNDTC, RFSTDTC, RFPNDTC, RFXDTC, RFXNDTC, agent DMDY. So each variable how will derive we'll discuss here. So now first unique subject ID by using catx function with separator study ID, site ID, subject ID. In this way we'll derive the unique subject ID. So here RFIC DTC put off RFIC DTC, this is source variable. Okay, so we have to convert into YYMMDD 10 dot format or else ISO 8601 format if it is numeric. If a character, same thing will assign. Okay, so here RFPNDTC how will derive we'll see. So RFPNDTC nothing but end of participation. So in end of participation details will be available in DS domain. So in this way we'll derive. If DS term in completed or discontinued, then DS STDTC will assign into RFPNDTC. Okay, so then unique subject ID RFPNDTC will keep. So then we will merge with the main domain by unique subject ID. So here RFSDTC will derive from exposure domain or SV domain. So even RFPNDTC also it's like study completion data. So even study completion data also will derive from DS. So same way we can derive the RFENDTC. So RFSDTC and RFXDTC I will derive. We'll see here. So here I used proc SQL instead of proc SQL also we can use data step by using first dot last dot also we can derive the RFXDTC and RFEXNDTC. So here proc SQL create a table RFX. This RFX is as a data set. Okay. Select unique subject ID. Min of EXSTDTC as a RFXDTC. Max of EXNDTC as a RFXNDTC from EX domain. Group by unique subject ID quit. Okay. In this I use it for here proc SQL. Even data step also by using first dot last dot also we can create the this both variables. Okay. The same way RFSTDTC. So RFSTDTC means nothing but study start date. Okay, or else reference study start date. Okay, so by using EX for start date, EX domain with EX domain we will create this variable. Okay, so here RFPNDTC and RFENDTC both are same some cases. So here RFSTDTC and RFXDTC also it will be same based on study. So here age also we need to derive in numeric. So by using intic function here birth date comma RFSTDT C nothing but continuous. While by using intic function also we can create the age. So other than intic function we can use the intic. Here I mentioned constant date instead of constant date we can use RFSTDT also. This other than intic function. So this is study date. So the study days formula will be in entire HDTM domain same. So how it will be like if if DMDTC greater than or equal to RFSTDT, then do DMDT minus RF SDTs plus 1, else or else minus. In this way, we will do the study day. So if other than this variable, any extra variable evidence that will be will keep in subdomain. Okay. SP domain. SP nothing but subject visitor. This domain captures the for all the subject both scheduled and unscheduled visit information. It means actually visits. Okay. For scheduled visit, the data will be captured in trial design datasets in TV domain. Okay. So in SP domain, structure is one record per subject per visit. Okay. The topic variable will be visit num. So identifier variable will be study ID, domain, unique subject ID. Okay. So these are the variables: study ID, domain, unique subject ID, visit num, visit dy, start date, end date, start date, study date, end date, study date, and description of unplanned visit. So here derived variable, unique subject ID, visit num, visit, study date of start, study day of start date, study day of end date. So these are the assigned variables. So here visit num visitor will derive from TV domain. In case for unscheduled visit, if you don't have visit num, right, so we will assign the previous value visit num plus zero point 0.1 as per specification. For unscheduled visit, this one. For unscheduled visit, visit dy will be missing. Okay. So study day will be common. Earlier I discussed, right? Like if SB start date greater than or equal to RFD days, do minus, add plus 1. If less than, do minus. Okay. SE domain. SE domain nothing but subject elements. So in this domain captures the actual elements of subject and start date and end date of the each element. Okay. First of all, what is the element? Like element nothing but like screening, randomization, treatment, follow-up. This will be called as the element. So okay. So what is the structure of AC domain means one record per subject per element. The topic variable will be element code etc. Identified variable study ID, domain, unique subject ID, SE, sequence number. So these are the variables: study ID, domain, unique subject ID, sequence, SE sequence, element code, element, trial element order, start date, end date, study date for start date and study date for end date, epoch. Then description of unplanned element. So in these variables, the derived variable will be unique subject ID, sequence number, start study day, end study day, epoch, trial element order. So here assign variables most probably will not write any code. We will assign the values from source data. So already I discussed, right, unique subject ID common for derivation, catex with separation, study ID, site ID, subject ID. Sequence number also will create as per specification by using first dot. Here I mentioned, see, in this first we need to sort the data by unique subject ID, then by using first dot unique subject ID, then sequence number is equal to 1, else sequence number plus 1. In this way we'll derive the sequence number. Okay, study day and any day common, right? So next we have to derive epoch and trial element order. So here epoch and trial element order will derive from TA domain. So by first we need to sort the data by element code, and TA domain also we have to sort the element code. Then we have to keep the trial element order and epoch by element code. Then we have to merge the both data sets. In this way we will derive this epoch. Okay. So last domain in special purpose domains, CO domain. So this domain captures the any comments collected from the investigator on the CRF page. So CRF pages will be, they will mention if anything comment or it will be there. The comment how it will be, right? General comment is like any note or a remark or any feedback, that and all will capture in comment domain. So this comment domain structure is one record per comment per subject. Topic variable will be coval. Okay. Identifier variable study id, domain, unique subject id, sequence number. So in this comment domain, variables will be study id, domain, r domain, unique subject id, sequence number, id var value, comment reference, comment value, evaluator, and collection date and time of comment. So in this variable, the derived variable will be unique subject id and sequence number coval. So most probably that coval will be the very important in the comment domain. So why here important means, so if comment or feedback or any remark, whatever are getting comments, it should not be more than 200. The length is not more than 200. If the data have containing more than 200, we have to change the up to 200 as the coval one, and after 200 to 400 coval 2. In this way we have to derive the coval. So here I mentioned the complete code for how to break the if length having more than 200. So here I mentioned C. So first we have to take that note. So what is the length of the note? So if it in case 500, so how to derive? So in that case, first we have to give one position is equal to 1, sequence is equal to 0. So do while position value 1 less than or equal to length note. So anyway now position value now less than or equal to 200. Then we have to derive the one variable. So substar of note position nothing but 1 to 200 we have sent and extracted the one variable data. In case if length of chunk is equal to 200 and a substar of chunk 200 comma 1 not equal to missing, then that last 200 letter it should be missing. Then do last space equal to find c chunk of space comma b. So here we are checking the find the last space of string. If in case anything missing, then what to do? If there will get one value, right? That value should be 0. It will be like greater than 0. Then do what to do? Substar equal to that whatever this chunk value, again reassigning subject of chunk 1 comma last space, wherever that last space will be there, will do the 1 minus. Then position is equal to position plus that last space value, again we are assigning. In case if the length is equal to 100, this not satisfied, right? Then what will happen? Position value will be adding to 200. If equal to not equal to missing, then nothing but that length will be below 200. Okay, then the position value will be 1 plus below 200 value, then again it will come. Then sequence value I will be going to add, then coval 1. In this way we have to write. Okay, so if in case that the overall length was not more than 200, no, directly it will come here, position equal to position plus length of chunk. Okay, in this way you have to write the code for coval. Okay, thank you.